The ULO is intended to inject some personality into an otherwise ordinary surveillance camera. A device resembling an owl features two animated LCD eyes that serve to convey emotion. A two-way mirror that looks like a beak masks a high-resolution camera with a night vision and a motion sensor. When you're away, ULO automatically sends you GIF messages whenever it detects movement in the house. ULO streams directly on a secure web page and captures snapshots on demand. According to creator Vivian Muller, the camera's cute animalistic design seeks to redefine the way we interact with objects. If ULO looks sleepy, you need to charge its battery. It blinks when someone takes a picture from the app, and its eyes follow movement in the house. The mobile app allows you to customize its eye color, size, and shape to match your interior. Father.io. Experience the unmatched gaming immersion with the first real-life massive laser tag. Father.io combines real-time geolocalization and a first-person shooter game. It's powered by an iPhone or Android smartphone and a clip-on hardware called the Interceptor. This $25 device uses infrared light to shoot other players and works up to 50 meters away. 6 highly sensitive infrared receiving sensors allow the Interceptor to detect shots from any direction, both horizontally and vertically. The app merges digital experience with the real world, using OpenStreetMap to let you interact with over 12 million locations. It means that now you can use your local banks, playgrounds, and shopping malls to shoot real people with an imaginary gun. Hub by Echo. Echo Audio has created a new wireless hub for multiple simultaneous listeners. The system consists of a docking station that transmits audio from any source to wireless rechargeable receivers called sound pucks. The main dock can stream a single audio to as many as 10 outputs, whether earbuds, headphones, or speakers, basically anything with an audio input. Individual sound pucks provide high-fidelity sound and allow each user to personalize their listening experience. Adjust your settings to suit your preference without inconveniencing anyone else. The whole system is controlled through an app that lets you set volume controls on individual audio pucks, a safety measure to ensure safe listening for kids. Holus. Holus is a device that blends digital and real life by converting flat-screen content into a 3D hologram. Take digital content from your tablet or smartphone, and Holus will create a holographic projection of it, seen from 4 different perspectives and 360-degree viewing angles. Most gadgets tend to isolate people from the community. The creator of Holus, by contrast, wanted to bring people together, whether around the home, kitchen table, or school desk. It was designed to encourage collaboration at work and common project development at research centers and universities. Holus uses dynamic perspective correction and dynamic stitching algorithms to bring you an ideal 360-degree experience. The company also provides demos and SDKs so that any developer can create his or her own applications for Holus. iPin Spatial Ruler. Renovating your living room and purchasing new furniture can be a challenging task, especially if you're not friends with tape measure. iPin wants you to get it right, and for that purpose, the company developed an iPin Spatial Ruler, the first measuring tool for your smartphone. In order to start measuring, plug the device into the earphone jack and run the application on your iPhone. Then just point the red laser dot on any object you want to measure or find out the distance to, and an instant measurement is made possible through a laser-guided photography and an accurate spatial calculation technology. Once an initial picture has been taken, the Spatial Rulers app will let you reposition the dots to estimate the size of any objects in a scene. And of course, you can share the measurement results with another user, for example a future designer of your living room. Chip by Wowee. Chip is an intelligent, playful robot dog. With almost 20 inbuilt sensors, it recognizes hand gestures like claps or touch and responds to them. Thanks to the unique mecanum wheels on its feet, the robot dog can roll at high speeds in virtually any direction. Chip comes complete with a charging base, a smart ball and a smart band. Chip knows when he needs a recharge and can find the charging base on its own. Smart Band is a Bluetooth-based wristband that lets you communicate with Chip. Press the center button to attract the device's attention, a fetch button to make it play with a smart ball, and a place button to make it follow you around. What makes Chip so special is that you can actually mold his personality. Use the thumbs up button as a means of positive reinforcement. Chip follows commands and adapts his personality to your preferences. Justifying a product's logo, no chip is like your chip.
And so the field of view against our first version of HoloLens is over twice as large. Also, we have this ability to interact with holograms naturally, what we call instinctual interaction. So reaching out and touching a hologram as if they're really there. We also have a comfort pillar. We've adjusted the center of gravity, adjusted the electronics, batteries in the back, sensors in the front, make it much easier to wear for much longer extended period of time. And finally, we talk to our customers, and they want to talk about how they can quickly get value out of these HoloLenses. And so with HoloLens 2, out of the box, you get immediate value. You can immediately start deploying these for your scenarios. And we announced here many Microsoft 365 solutions like Guides that allows you to train your customers, or rather your employees, in a much faster way through 3D visualizations. And so between immersion and comfort and this notion of time to value, we think HoloLens 2 is the best way to enjoy mixed reality. Pricing, we have two ways to approach this. You can use a subscription model, which is $125 a month, using our services, or you can buy the enterprise package, which is $3,500, which has been reduced from the original $5,000 of HoloLens.
The world's first digital co-driver for every car, so actually it's a digital assistant as a retrofit kit for cars. We developed this beautiful piece of hardware that is supported by an app that you download to your phone, Android, iOS, and that in combination gives this very unique experience. We expect that most people use it first of all for messaging in the car, and then we will see navigation and other use cases covered very well. Hey Chris, send a message to Daniel.
I found several contacts with the name Daniel. Do you want to send a message to Daniel Lewis? Daniel means?
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Hi Daniel, we'll be late by 10, calling you from there.
Alright, sending Daniel will be late by 10, calling you from there. To Daniel reads his mobile number. To stop or edit the message, please say stop or cancel.
We really only have 3 gestures. It's far narrow, it's left, right, and it's high five, and people get it very easily. Play Gorillas. User privacy and data privacy and protection, that's something that is extremely important from our side. We set the product and the platform in a way that it's completely anonymized, so all the voice data, etc., that we use to automatically train the language models, etc., cannot be linked to any single user. Anything else is permission-based. I mean, of course, if I want my assistant to learn how I behave, I have to share some data. Chris absolutely is the start of what we're doing, what German Auto Labs is doing. It's something that comes with a very low entry barrier. It solves the immediate problem. But what we developed behind is actually a co-driver AI, which goes way beyond just talking to you. It understands your behavior. But as it is with AI, you need to train it and you need to iterate fast. So we decided to go to the aftermarket, where we have a lot of cars, consumers around, to start the product, go smaller steps, iterating fast and training the AI. Chris is actually today available on our website, chris.com, and it costs 299 euros US dollar.
A decade into making these phones, consumers are more educated and they know what they're looking for, and they have very specific needs. So that's why this year we've decided to give them more choices. The Galaxy S10 is really designed for that person who wants that performance device and is looking for that next phone. The Galaxy S10 Plus, we've really upped all of the specs across the board for somebody who's really looking for that next level in performance. And then because we recognize that some people still want a premium device but in a compact form factor, we've developed the Galaxy S10e that still has all of the premium features that people are looking for, but just in a compact device. We're also very happy to introduce the Galaxy S10 5G, knowing that it'll be rolling out into select markets. We've thought about this is not just a phone that's going to connect to a fast network, it's really going to be a phone that can give people a next level experience. And so that's why we've upped some of the specs. For example, it'll have our largest 6.7-inch screen, but still in a form factor that fits in your hands. And then it'll have additional cameras like a 3D depth camera to enable those advanced experiences beyond just taking great portrait photos, but things like AR experiences and interactive experiences. And of course, because those consumers are very demanding, it'll have one of our largest batteries at 4,500 milliamps. The Galaxy S10e starts out at $749.99. The Galaxy S10 starts out at $899.99, and the Galaxy S10 Plus will be $999.99. And those will be available for pre-order on February 21st, and then available on sale on March 8th.